Niagara Falls, the American side versus the Canadian side. Niagara Falls, a majestic wonder of our modern world, is made up of three waterfalls as we have mentioned earlier in our previous videos, which are the American Falls, the Bridal Veil Falls, and the Horseshoe Falls. Please click on the link in the description box below to see the previous videos. It comes as a shock to many visitors when they learn that these three waterfalls are located in two different countries. The Horseshoe Falls, which is the largest, is located in Ontario, a city in Canada, and the American side and Bridal Veil Falls are located in New York City, USA. What does this mean? This means that the falls can be viewed from two different perspectives. Travelers often need to be made aware of this national divide and are obliged to select one side or the other during their visits without knowing what unique combinations of experiences the other side offers. In this video, we will be pointing out what you need to know about both sides of the falls, comparing them side by side, and picking out differences, similarities, and also activities each side provides for tourists to enjoy, but to also give a guide of sorts for anyone who would like to visit the falls. This can help you choose what suits your trip intent so you can make the best of your vacation. Talking about the view, do you want to know why Niagara Falls attracts no less than 12 billion tourists every year? You guessed right, the view. The awe-inspiring view that the waterfall has to offer pulls in millions of tourists who crave to see hundreds of gallons of water plunging down the falls with all of its majestic might. This means that anyone who visits would want to get the best possible view of the falls that they can. So, what side has the best view of the falls? The falls can be seen at great angles from both destinations. However, the Canadian side is argued to have the best view of the Thundering Waterfall. This is because the Horseshoe Falls, which is the biggest, most remarkable, and most iconic one of the waterfalls, is located on the Canadian side. It's the one that is shown the most in pictures due to its unique U shape. Also, the smaller waterfalls on the American side can be seen quite clearly from the Canadian side because you can stand just across the river and have an amazing eyeful. Now, although the American side has a less scenic view of the falls, it is on this side you can get to stand really close to the falls and feel the power of the gushing waters. This is because the American side has multiple viewpoints where you can stand right next to all three falls. So here's our verdict. While the American side offers a more feely appreciation of the falls, the best place for scenic, jaw-dropping views the fall is famous for is the Canadian side. Looking at the most activities, each side boasts of several fun and engaging activities both tourists and even honeymooners can enjoy. However, when it comes to having a wide variety of tourist attractions, the Canadian side takes the win again. A large size of the region surrounding the American side of the falls is a protected area supervised by the New York State Park. That is, most of the natural landscape has been retained, thereby offering visitors less activity and more nature-friendly experiences instead of adrenaline-pumped ones. The Canadian side, on the other hand, is a full-blown tourist destination. There are a myriad of activities and fun attractions to thrill visitors. Whatever your type of enjoyment is, the Canadian side has it. If you love nature and want a nature-filled experience, you can visit the Butterfly Conservatory, the Botanical Gardens, and the Queen Victoria Park and take a walk on the Whitewater Walk Trail to enjoy the natural scenery of the falls. If you love to get your blood pumping, there are also fun-filled sprays which include the Whirlpool Aero Car, the Niagara Fury, go-kart rides in the Game Center available both for adults and kids, and cable car rides over the falls. If you're an adrenaline junkie and want something a bit more daring, the Canadian side offers zip lining across the misty airs just above the waterfalls. There's also an adventure course filled with challenges such as obstacles climbing almost 60 feet above the ground and so on. This doesn't mean the American side is boring, as both sides offer helicopter rides and boat tours that bring you up close and personal to the falls. The iconic Maid of the Mist towboats can be found on the American side. They have caves and observation decks that can bring you directly in front of the falls to feel the raw power of the falling water. Also, every evening the falls are lit up and fireworks displays can be enjoyed from either side of the falls. So, while they both have a variety of activities, the Canadian side boasts of a wider range of options for tourists. Talking about the amenities, compared to the amenities available on the Canadian side of the falls, the American side falls short, unfortunately. The Canadian side has more transportation options ranging from bikes, carts, buses, and cars. They also offer shuttle services, more parking lots, paved trails, water fountains, lookout stops, restrooms, and accommodation. Several hotels have a unique picturesque view of the falls, and all of those hotels can be found on the Canadian side. Also, the presence of world-class restaurants that offer excellent dining experiences adds to the attractiveness of the Canadian side. Here's our final verdict. Both sides of the fall offer unique experiences as each side has something the other side doesn't. If you would like to have a more relaxing, nature-inclined outdoor experience, then you would thoroughly enjoy the American side. But if you are visiting for the adventure-packed, blood-pumping experience, then the Canadian side would be a better choice for you. We advise tourists to visit both sides if they can, but if you're on a budget, the Canadian side offers more. Not only does it have the largest and most popular of the falls with the best scenic view, but it also offers a wider range of activities any individual, couple, or family can enjoy. Luckily, you can visit both sides effortlessly through the Rainbow Bridge, a bridge which connects both states. Tourists can walk across the bridge from one state to another. You can easily experience both sides provided you have the proper documents required, such as your passport and relevant visa. Let us know in the comment section below what you feel would be best for you to experience the amazing phenomenon from. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more interesting and educative content.